All right, my people, welcome back to Critics News with more update on as it take the go. Those of you we never follow us on our social media handles. What are you waiting for? We did for Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook, and we're bringing you back-to-back update. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here. They said that following the the explosion that rocked the Bakassi Peninsula border, you know that side. They say that because of that explosion, that some of these Oyibo people will be saying they help these Nigeria and Cameroon, the robbers, by looting oil. Say they have fled. Those Oyibo people, including Britain, say one ship will be dead there. we the one scoop oil inside. Say the ship can't they find where they come from. Now the area has been deserted. They say oil firm shut down. Immediately the explosion was heard, and two soldiers were this oil firm shut down, and they have they want they are no longer comfortable because of this thing now. So the only issue we're having now is that investigation has not been concluded because people were pointing fingers at the Biafra Nations League. Of course, they have come out to openly say that they are not responsible and they are investigating, although they are still accusing them of having link with the Black Marine which carried out the attack. And as I speak to you now, they are working assiduously to ascertain whether the people who carried out the attack were working in their favor or trying to work against the PNL. So at the moment, investigation is still ongoing. I'm going to give you details on what happened in that place. Now here too, they say that in Delta State that they have shot, in fact, they may not be talking too much. Move the show now, so it the hot. So breaking oil firms, not just one, shut down after explosion rocks maritime border in Bakassi. You don't read for that region. So moving away from that one, let's move into what's happening in Delta State. Now, when you look here in Delta, you will see another update here too. What do we have? It said Delta community shut down oil field over sack of indigens. That is the owners of the land, though. And do you know what pains me the most is that when you are telling these people, let us join hands together and chase the enemy away, they say, no, I know you Biafra. Now they don't sack them. Shame on to all of una there. Yeah, they smell. They even sack una from the village, come out, so that they can bring Fùla and them, they can occupy the zone, since una no get common sense. They tell una, say, this country is not for you. We say, no, forget all this one that they are preaching unity, preaching Biafra. Now, Muna preach on our own story there. When they push you and come out for that community on our own self, done too much. I beg, let's go into details and find out what's going on. Delta community shut down oil field over sack of indigens. The indigens of Olomoro community in Isoko South local government area of Delta State have shut down operations of oil mining lease, which is OML 30, operated by the Heritage Energy Oil Services Limited, Hales, over an alleged disengagement of 8 of their king's men. They say indigens, Indiwala. I don't even know how we got to this point of foolishness. This is your land. Fùla all the way from the north. Now in Conde, they remove all the indigens. And with the aid of Britain controlling this oil. The other day, Soludo came out to tell us that ego oil agugo, which means that now there is nothing coming when it comes to oil. Everybody now is starving. The aggrieved indigens of the host community on Sunday converged on the entrance of the oil firm to protest the disengagement of their kingsmen working with the company. The protesters, who carried placards with different inscriptions like Heritage, Just Restore All the Indigenous Workers, among others, claimed their kingsmen were sacked without any reason and that the company was unduly marginalizing the host community. Then if you know say they are marginalizing you, what do? You give them quit notice and call another people. But it is a shame in today's Nigeria or in today's country that even host communities, they become so, I don't know. If you say senseless now, you lose as if you are insulting them. Or if you say useless, because I don't see the usefulness of somebody if you cannot control what you have. A foreigner is controlling it and you are now the one protesting of, what do I call it, of cheating. Not be juju be that. Now, addressing journalists shortly after the protest, the patron of Olomoro indigenes, Okpogbo Peter, vowed that the company would not be reopened until the affected staffs were reabsorbed. According to him, the disengaged workers were employees of the Shell Petroleum Development Company, SPDC, before it was bought by the Nigerian Petroleum and Development Company, NPDC, in 2012. He said the HEOSL had not employed any Olomoro indigene since it inherited the asset from NPDC in 2017. He said Heritage had no right to sack any of the community workers that were employed by Shell, adding that the action would be sustained until the workers were reabsorbed. Although one of the disengaged staff of the company, Steve Okaro, alleged that the company had made a series of illegal employment over the years, which had over-bloated the staff strength. We learned that a new company is taking over from Heritage, but it's like the company is complaining of the staff strength. Now they want to let some workers go, and it is the community workers, those workers they employed through the back doors and did not touch them. So the people who were employed legally, okay, they are now, Fùla is now removing them and bringing interprombakiad, I the interprombakiad, I the interprombakiad, I the work and po where I the tip and po oil. And waiting they go on for that place now. So ndi wala on they carry placards. They at the end of the day, no na go tire, na go house, go hustle, find food, eat, and show go alas, and will continue to rob your community. You hear the smell. According to them, they say they are now owning Olomoro community more slots. They are now owning more slots. And they are dropping our people. We are saying no way. We cannot take it from them. All the 8 sacked workers should be reinstated, he said. However, the company spokesperson, identified as William, said he was not authorized to speak to journalists. I am not allowed to speak with the press. It is not my function. I will send you the contact of the real person to speak with, Mr. Williams said. And the story continues. Ndị na-ebekwa akwa na-eme campaign, na-emekwa protest, they were still there. And those people now, maybe they are obedient. Are you telling me that if Obi becomes the president of the country today, he's going to take over all the oil wells and make it a Nigerian own? Or let the state that owns them control them? Can Obi do that? I never know any story. This country is not for you. And these Edo people, this Delta State people, una own self, una mumu ain't too much. Una mumu ain't too much. Una know here waiting happen for here. I beg me will go that side where human beings they stay. Only people when know they serious with life. Now they there they beg them. May they open mona fee work for there. How much then they pay on a whole community? Only 8 people are working there. So where are the other people coming from? From the north. Or when I go find white people, we go they collect 2 million, 3 million. Why they are paying you 50,000 naira, even though na the land na your own. Can you go to a land orchard and do that and take over their oil company? You get the smell. Only on an mumu. Breaking, oil firms shut down after explosion rocks maritime border in Bakassi. I say to go. Very soon now. Very soon, everybody go pack in load. They go in mama house. If you know, say now you carry the ship from Britain, come there, carry and they go your mama house quickly. Everybody will have to go to their houses. Emerging reports said major oil companies in the maritime border of the Gulf of Guinea have shut down operations following Friday's bomb attack near the military checkpoint stationed at the main border with Nigeria in Bakassi Peninsula. It was gathered that the deadly attack was carried out by a militant group, Black Marine, an armed wing of the secessionist movement, Biafra Nations League, BNL. The attack led to the death of 2 Cameroonian soldiers. Now there is high tension in that region. Authorities have restricted movement around the border towns from 8 p.m. due to rising insecurity. The Nigerian Navy and Marine Police have deployed more gunboats to the Ekang jetty in readiness to combat any attack by the Biafran loyalists. Bakassi is a peninsula on the African Atlantic Gulf of Guinea. It was formerly part of the eastern Nigeria before the federal government, fraudulently led by the former failed Olusegun Obasanjo, handed the territory to the Cameroonian Authority after decades of conflict in the region. BNL is faced with 2 sovereign nations in the Gulf of Guinea, among which are Nigeria and the other side of Bakassi and Cameroon, and now a non-motorable peninsula. Members of the group are not from the Igbo ethnicity. They are natives of border towns, including the Ejagam tribe, a hinterland border tribe, 6 hours drive from Bakassi Peninsula, and the Boki people. Others are Ibibio and Oron in Akwa Bòmb, where are next to the Efik in population in the Bakassi Peninsula region. Leader of BNL, Prince Richard, has been arrested twice in the region and banned from entry by the Nigerian army. Recently, Nigerian army and police ransacked communities in Bakassi in an attempt to arrest the leader of the group. In a post on BNL Facebook page on Friday, deputy leader of the group, Ebuka Takon, issued a warning on Friday, threatening more disaster if the BNL leader is apprehended. So this is what's happening in that region. And these people, they are carrying placards. You think say that one go change Nigeria? When I don't even get a single oil well in the country. I think say Buhari go look back and say, hey, Kai, they carry and placard, may everybody I go listen, pay money. They don't sack on our indigenous. So they want to run the company on their own. Anything where they see, they go take up. No, na we be said when I get the land. No, na lose. So the oil itself is now a curse to all of you there. You hear the smell. I beg you, I just want to entertain you with a video of our brother where they call Agoba. We be the talk of the town now. Everybody wants to marry the man. The man don't come out. He say he want marry woman from Israel, and the woman must be a virgin. But one of our sister, so she said that she is ready to travel to Israel, and also she's also a virgin, so she's qualified to marry Agoba if they can transport her to Israel, so Agoba can come and marry her. And she also claimed to be a virgin. Waiting they happen for this country, and I don't read who. And so this husband takes cars, so they never see me can't talk that kind of thing, but because of Agoba now, people are saying things that I can't even believe. Look at that, our sister here. She said that she's ready to go anywhere, any length, to make sure say marrying Agoba will not be small thing. Listen to this. Agoba gets so much taste.
I don't want to say the
I know. To arrange somebody's life, this man's life is disorganized. There's nothing if you like can carry my put in the house. It's messed up. The dog has no name. So now, what I want to do is to rearrange his life. That thing that you achieve all these years in Nollywood, I want to help him to achieve it. Number one, now, this man his life is disorganized. No wife, no child, nothing. So the best thing that can be done for him is to rearrange him. So now, I called the widows that are under my care. I have widows that their husband died, but now I gave them a house and I'm feeding them with their children. I give their children scholarship. I gave them a free house. So I went there. I said, okay, count one of the widows. So among the whole widows, only one single woman, this one that came down, that accepted to show the pictures. All they say, they don't like this guy. This man is too old. He's not this. But this lady now, she's a single mother. She now accepted, okay, I can, stay with him, then so that you can open business. Open business so that two of them can run it together, have children together. Because he can still have a child. He's not too old to have a child. He can still have children. From there, his life can be arranged. That is what I presented to him. But he's saying he doesn't want that. So I want the whole world to see that what I promised, I even went ahead to do more than. Number one, I'm giving a house, fully furnished house, television, everything is there. From here, we'll go to the house, you go there. Number two, a wife, I will pay the bride price. I will do the whole wedding. I will invite all the Nollywood, they will come for his wedding. It's going to be a big wedding. I will do wedding for him. He's free to have children for the woman, to have children, start a family. Then I will start business for them. Then him now, in order, because he's a comedian, can assist him in getting some actors. Can you? I'll sponsor, do a movie and make him the prime actor of that movie. That will make him to go back to life again. This is what I am going to do. Then I will start the business for the wife. But if he declines, if he doesn't accept this, then there's nothing else I can do. Then I'll just release you for transport. You take him back to where you picked him up from.
Okay, Daddy, there's something he was telling me. Maybe he did not understand. He was telling me something. And when I picked him,
no, what he was telling me, what he told me, he said, he wants to marry a virgin.
Not only that, Israel, I will marry. Israel, I will marry. I won't marry.
Then it means this man, okay, so it means, wait, excuse me, it means I'm going to be doing 2 jobs for him if he accepts. I'll get a doctor. He will pass through, he will rehabilitate him. Because I see it's also affecting his brain. So I get a doctor to rehabilitate his brain. But poverty can make somebody run mad. So rehabilitate his brain. And also as I'm rehabilitating him, then we'll put him through prayers.
All right. It shock you. It don't shock una. So my sister Ronu no go because of this money wey they hear say they won't give and go marry mad person. The man done the work. I'm just telling this our sister here. You can see her on the screen. This our fine sister. Oh yeah, inbox me. May we see whether we can talk. This our sister waiting for screen. You know the hear. He saying they 24 years, him not virgin, saying they ready now to go to Israel for the man to come and pick her for the marriage, something. My sister Ronu, may no go see what you no go fee handle. I'm sorry. Sorry. May God no allow them. May them will lay you for there. I go back no day normal again. He say, and secondly, he won't marry her for Israel. The man they find where security day. No one hear story. All these bandits do like this for Nigeria. He say the country no they safe again. Now let's say prefer we Iron Dome. They wage rocket. Now they won't go marry. You won't run. I go back. You won't run. You don't see beautiful girl like this. You still there. They misbehave. You want go Israel. You know where Israel? You know where motorway they go Israel? They smell. And you know allow. It's our allowance. You know, go thank God for the one where you see. I beg you, well, if you know, you say you don't even get family. This man, you don't get key leg, head no correct. My sister, don't go lose your everything because they find comfort. You know, go enjoy the marriage. You You get some marriage where you go in marry like this, you go just the verse up and down. Oh, go another news.